So, I mean, you kind of covered a lot of the bases. Been in HR, at least on my professional side, HR for almost 20 years now. It's crazy. You grew up with a lot of celebrities as well. I took dance with Tiffany Thiessen, if you know who she is, and that was all before she did Saved by the Bell. I kind of got into theater in high school, just didn't have the confidence to really put myself out there and sing. So I took some voice classes in college and a theater class, and that kind of lit the fire, so to speak. So did a couple of shows, and then, life happened, got married, had children, didn't do any theater anymore, just kind of focused on family, and then joined my church, singing with the worship team there in 2017. I just love singing. Into acting again once my daughter, who's now 10, she expressed a lot of interest. I would take her to church with me. I would do productions for Christmas and Easter. My daughter's really into theater now, so I'm trying to walk the walk, not just talk the talk, and show her that if mom can do it, you can do it. I just think being the example is super important, especially with kids. Done any theater in 25 years till last year when I did Joseph. That was my first time, really stepping into like a character and putting myself out there through an audition process. And I almost didn't go to that audition. I was doubting my confidence, but I thought, I have to do this. My best friend's going to be angry if I don't go. And she's the reason I went as well. I just pushed myself, said, you've got to do it. At least get one under your belt, and that helped. And I'm still super nervous with the audition process. I felt pretty good about the vocals. I'm older, I'm not in the best shape, but all that dance training, I can still pick up on choreography, and I was more proud of myself with the dance calls. One of the choreographers during the audition came back to high-five me, and she told me, "You're picking up on this choreography faster than a lot of these dancers." And I was just like, woohoo! Wicked 7 times. Phantom 5 times, and a lot of other shows. I love going to the theater. Never seen the Christmas Carol musical. I know what the Christmas Carol is. I hadn't seen the musical. Same thing. I'm like, I've got to go. I'm going to put myself out there and figure it out. For Little Mermaid's audition, I need to show off my vocal range for Ursula, not thinking about character or anything. So I tried to sing her Poor Unfortunate Souls, but I didn't know the Broadway version. I forgot the words, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a disaster. As you do more, I feel like that definitely builds the confidence. I can see why a lot of people will do show after show after show after show. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable, comfortable on stage and in my skin. And I think performing Ursula this summer was like a big push for me. I mean, it was definitely a hard role. Christmas Carol last year, I had to be on stage at my church for a 6 p.m. Saturday night performance, and our curtain opened at 7:30, and I was in the opening scene. So I literally ran off the stage as soon as we finished at my church. My husband and daughter were in a car behind the church, and I got there with 15 minutes to spare to get my mic and the rest of my costume on. I made it. The biggest thing I hear from people is like, work, and how do I go from work to doing this? I have support from family, and they're very supportive, and they come see all the shows. But also when it comes to work, I think work-life balance with work is very important. I know that's not possible with everyone's job, but I'm very blessed at this stage to, work for a company where I can mostly work from home. So, at 5:30, I can shut down and get out the door, or be able to just kind of step away and get my stuff together before I have to leave and end my workday. For anybody older that's apprehensive, I mean, if you're able to find a job where they value work-life balance, And that was very important to me. When I interviewed, I was very, very clear about what I do on the side, my hobbies, my involvement in church and theater. So they were very supportive of that. The downside is being at home all day. I really miss being in my car. That's when I'm sure any singer can attest to this, singing. And I will tell you, I did notice at the beginning of this year, when I went to an audition, I thought, oh my gosh, like my voice is not what it was 2 months ago. And it took me a while to figure it out. And I thought, because I'm not singing every day. And people forget, and I'm telling my daughter this now as she learns to sing. Your throat, your voice is a muscle. And it's just like working out. You get stiff if you don't work out the muscle every day. It won't be a well-oiled machine. Mom told me years later that, that I got a call back. It could have been, I don't remember the timing, probably was like before Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, or it might have been around the same time. I don't know. I remember being at Disney's studios in Burbank, going into this small building on this small little stage with these bright lights. And I remember doing a tap dance. Tap was kind of my thing, by the way. A lot of first place trophies throughout my childhood for tap. And I remember doing the tap dance, long line of kids with parents. But yeah, she turned it down. My mom worked full time when I was a kid. She was an assistant vice president of a bank. So when they told her, if we need Jamie in Hollywood in 3 hours, are you going to be able to bring her? My mom said, nope. I've told people it probably just wasn't meant to be. One of those shows. I just love the songs. I love the era. The costumes are fantastic. It's just a great story. I mean, I think most people know the story of Mary Poppins, even if you haven't seen it. Just a great story about family. It's just one of those really good feel-good stories, and it's perfect too for the holidays. I think my favorite song to sing is when we all come together at the very end and sing Anything Can Happen. I'm like a music person. For me, it's not usually about the lyrics. It's about the music itself. Just the way it's put together, it always makes me emotional every time. And then I love when we reprise it at the end during the bows. Just the energy in the theater during that whole reprise is just awesome. Beyond awesome.